Good morning, dear student. I am Monika Kherajani, professor at CSC department in SIRT College. The today's topic is the introduction of operating system in the subject operating system. So let's begin with the introductory class of operating. Now, what is operating system? Operating system is the interface, or you can say it is the middleware between the user program and the system hardware. Suppose any program want to access or interact with the any hardware device like CPU, main memory, and input devices. So in between there is a operating system which act as the interface between the user program and the computer hardware. Okay, in earlier the computer which was developed don't have the operating system, so was having so many problem in processing the data, and the it was taking the so much time. So operating system reduces all these type of the problems which earlier they were facing while using the operating system without the using the computer system without the operating system. Now, what are the design goals of any operating system? These three basically focus for designing any operating system. The main first goal, which was focus while developing any operating system, it should be the convenient. Convenience means while any operating system which is designed for any devices, it should be very much convenient. Convenient here means where we can easily operate the or interact with the any hardware device without any complication. Like there is some software which are designed, or any system software or operating system is also considered as a system software. If we have designed uh, any operating system which are so much complicated and we can't easily operate them, that means it is an inconvenient. So that was the main goal of designing the operating system. The next goal was design was focus was the efficient. That as we know that the CPU processing time is very CPU process the it is a very much fast state. So the main design goal of any operating system also the how to use or maximize the CPU utilization and the memory utilization. The third design goal was the isolation. As we know that right now we are executing so many processes, multiple processes at the same time. So it should be, as we know that multiple processes are executing at the same time, there should be always the isolation. Means one process cannot does not impact the other process because both processes are running concurrently. Okay, so these three were the design goal of any operating system: convenience, efficient, and the isolation. Now let's begin the history of the operating system. Initially, the whatever the computer made, it didn't have any operating system. To run the each program, a different code was used, and this made the processing of any data more complex and time consuming. Then in the 1956, the first operating system were developed by the General Motors to run the single IBM computer. It was in the 1960 that IBM has started installing the OS in the devices they launched. The first version of Unix operating system was launched in the 1960 and was written in the programming language C. Later on, Microsoft also came up with their own operating system on the request of IBM. Today, the all major computer devices have an operating system and each performing the same function but with the slightly different feature. Now look at the types of operating system. There are different types of operating systems are used for the different types of the applications, or like batch operating system, that was the first operating system, but there were that was the for the batches where we distribute the work into the batches and sort the similar jobs. Means initially when we execute our program, we have to give your program to the one mediator was available, which was the capable or were they responsible for loading the program and executing your programs. So we can directly can't interact with the operating system, but it takes us so much time to executing the program. So there was time very much, as I we know, we have already discussed the operating system which was developed first time, that was the batch operating system. The next one is the real-time operating system. As the name suggested, real-time operating system means where the response needs to be quick and rapid. It was used in real-time application like in the aviations or in a flights or in a helicopter. They were operating the system that was implemented in the real-time application, because there was a time is a very much precious. If 1 second delay, there can be any tragedy can be happen. So all these type of the application, they are using the real-time operating system. The next one is the time sharing operating system. As suggested, the time sharing means if there are the multiple users uh, uh, are executing the programs and they want to execute on the same time, but one program require the some resources, then means as we know that we want always want the maximum CPU utilization, means it cannot execute the one process then the another. If one process is waiting for the some resources, then the operating system is allotted to the any the process which is running concurrently, means they are sharing the resources, so that all types of applications using the time sharing operating systems. The next one is a distributed operating system. As the name implies, distributed means when two or more systems are connected to each other, and one can open the files which are not present in their system, but in another device connected in the network can open the files. It uses the now increased over the year. They use the multiple central processes to serve the real-time application. Failure of one system does not affect the other system connected in the network. So for many types of application they are using where the work is so much, the work is distributed, they are using the distributed operating system. The next one is a network operating system. Like in our colleges, in a small organization, they are using the network operating system where they have one main server which is connected to other client server. All management of files and processing of data, access to sharing the files are performed over this small network. It also secure the operating system for working with the multiple user. Like the embedded system, as you know that like we are using the ATM, they are using the embedded operating system because these applications and they are generally limited to the specific functions. Like in a microwave oven, they are using the embedded operating system. In washing machine, there is the embedded operating systems are installed. In mobile operating system, as we know that like all smartphones are now released with an operating system. With advancement in the field of technology, they are designed in a manner that they can help a small device work efficiently. Now, the functions of operating system. Operating system mainly helps with the memory management, as I have already discussed, the file management, process management, memory management, security, all these are functionality functions performed by the operating system. It helps with the memory management. It keeps the tracks of file being used or saved in main memory or primary memory of computer system. Whenever we turn on the system, the operating system automatically start to work. Thus, booting and rebooting of process of computer system is also important functionality of operating system. It also provide the user interface. Managing of the basic peripheral devices is also done by the operating system, providing it provides the password protection. It coordinates with the softwares and user easily navigation and organization of files. Programs are managed by the operating system. Any kind of program which needs to be run through the system is done by the operating system. If any kind of error and bug found during the program is detected using the operating system. These are the commonly used operating system nowadays, and this is a list where their names of operating systems are uh, mentioned along with their year of release. Like Android, it was released in the 2008, iOS 2007, Windows 1985. Likewise, all these are the list of operating system. Okay, so thank you. Today is an introductory class of operating system. In next class, we will explore the more functions of the operating systems in detail. Thank you.